Thank you for tuning in to watching me assemble my Puma rocket. To start, I will be assembling the engine mount, and the purpose of this is to prevent the motor from backsliding and coming out of the body tube during burn-off. And in this stage, I will be using this body tube, which is what I talked about. This is to prevent this body tube from coming off during burn-off when the rocket is launched. I'll also be using these two little circles. They're green. This clear round tube, this yellow little circle tube, and then this hook. And the supplies that were not in my kit was super glue. We have a architect ruler, a pencil, and my little X-Acto knife so far. And now we'll see the little time lapse of me putting it all together. Assembling the engine mount. It was a bit challenging at times because once I put this end on it, it kind of tightened up the tube, and I couldn't get the yellow one. I had to kind of wedge it in there. It didn't want to, I guess since it made it tight, it didn't want to be as flexible. But I got it in there, and it's all good. I started at around 120, and now it's 152 on April 27th, 2023. And I'll be moving on to the next part of the assembly. Assembling the engine mount detail. And this is to further secure and ensure that there won't be a failing motor mount and improve the performance of the rocket in general. And to do so, I will be cutting out, I cut part of it out off camera, unfortunately, because I didn't realize I wasn't filming. And I'll be cutting the rest of this out so that way I can attach these little things to it. So that way I can line it up on my piece to add extra security. And it should be a pretty straightforward step, so it shouldn't take too long. But I will start the time lapse. Assembling the mount detail, and instead of using this little thing from the instructions, I got from a different part of the instructions because it wouldn't fit right, and it's made them line up. So I put these little wooden pieces all around it. It took longer than expected. I started at 2:07 and it's currently 2:35, so what can you do? About 30 minutes. And next I'll be doing the wing pod prep using these pieces, and I will tell you about how its purpose and how its stage affects the rocket in the next clip. And obviously the wings are important because they can help the rocket keep going in the original direction that it is launched. And I'll be getting started on that. It's currently 2:37, so I'll get back. April 20th at 8:53 a.m. and I will be continuing my wing pod prep and basically making a duplicate of this. And so I will do the time. second little piece that goes on the wing. And that's all. I'll now be doing the wing and tail prep, and this will also work to provide stability and direction for the rocket. I'll be using this piece and attaching these two pieces to it, and also attaching this to it to stick it right here. About before, and this is what we have so far. She's cute, and it is, what time is it? It is 9:59 on April 29th, and that'll probably be all for today. 3:48 p.m. on April 30th, and I'll now be assembling the marking this tube and assembling the wing and canards, and we're doing this. And this is to help with reduction of overall drag, and overall it just improves the control of the aircraft. So now I'll get a little time lapse to doing that to attach it. Attaching this and this to my rocket, as I talked about before, and now I'm going to be attaching the launch lugs to provide stability during liftoff by forcing the rocket to remain parallel to the launch rod during the first seconds of flight, and it is 4:17. Launch lug, and now I'll be installing the engine mount. Basically, this has to go in there, and then I will get back. I'll be preparing the recovery system, which is the parachute, basically, and this will allow my rocket to have a somewhat smooth landing after it is done flying in the air. And put the nose on the rocket, but now it is complete, and in the next part of the video you'll see me painting it. I'm spray painting my rocket on this little spray painting table. Okay, I will now be putting on decals for my rocket, and I will video the process. I'll have a little montage. And this now is the end of my video. I'll add a little montage in. Thanks for watching my entire rocket video, and I hope you enjoyed.